Okay, we're going to go ahead and stick these clip-ons on here. I've got the top clamp loose here. We jack this front end up a little bit. These just came in. I wasn't expecting them until tomorrow, but I'll need to make sure they actually fit. They're supposed to. That's what I ordered for 39mm forks with a 1-inch bar. But you know how that goes. Instead of sliding the tubes out, I'm just taking the top clamp off because I still have to set the bearings once I get everything on there because I didn't really set them. Okay. Oh yeah. Feel good on there. I bought a set one time where went to put them on and you couldn't even, you had to beat them on there because they didn't, when they machined them, they didn't machine them out quite right. So they were actually kind of split. And instead of just banging them on there like that, I took these and took them over to Bridgeport and actually bored them out slightly. So they were a good 30 thousandths off. And you know, you don't want them so far out that you have to beat them because then they'll crack like around this area here or somewhere on the face there. They'll crack. Just top tack on here. Okay. Put the stem nut back on here. That's a lot easier than dropping fork tubes. Well, either way, you can do it either way, but I've already got fork brace on there and the front wheel, all that crap, and really didn't feel like dropping the front end, so it was just easier for me to take the top tree off. And I'm just cinching that down for right now until we can do a fall away adjustment on the front end. Had somebody tell me that I wouldn't like these for whatever reason because they weren't comfortable or something. Well, you know what? This bike ain't going to be comfortable. It's not about comfort. I'm not riding a damn Café racer all day. It's pretty much for styling and profiling and riding a little bit faster than sitting on a couch riding. That being said, they really aren't very comfortable as far as riding all day long. You're better off with a set of, you're doing that, you'd be better off with a set of dirt track bars or super bike bars or something. But we're doing a certain thing with this bike, going for a certain look and a certain riding style, so it is what it is. Now these little bolts here that hold these on, you can go about 12 foot-pounds is all you need really. No more than that for sure, because you can crack these clamps here. You go really reaming on them. And these aren't even really good clip-ons. The good ones have an adjustment here where you can bring them down. So these are okay, adjustable. These were cheap. I've had the ones before where it's got a big nut right here where you can adjust them up or down as far as the angle goes, which is nice, but they're also a hell of a lot more expensive than these things. These things here were cheap. I think they're like $14 or something like that. Yeah, crazy, ain't it? The only thing I'll run into this is I have to do a little creative wiring with the switches, because these have no indents in them for the wires to run under, so I'll probably have to notch the switch housings. I really don't want to drill into these bars because they're just aluminum. Let me see what these feel like here. We might have see if we got them even. Might have to move them around a little bit. Yeah, not bad. My tack will work out. I'm putting a speedo tack right here, which is an analog tack with a little digital speedo built into it, which will go right here. And I'll relocate my ignition switch right in this area here. And I'll put an oil light. The gauge, the tack has headlight indicator built in, turn signal indicators built in, the neutral light, and I think a hazard light and high beam. So I'll need to put an oil pressure switch in here somewhere. I'll probably put it right over here somewhere. I'll end up doing at first I just had a kind of like a tombstone shape for the speedo tack, but it left this area open, so I think I'll cut this down. When I cut a piece, it'll be kind of oval, not really oval, but you know what I mean. I forget what they call it. I ought not do math, so, or geometry. So, what do you call it then, guys? Like oval here, straight line, oval here, trapezoid, something. I don't know what it is. But that's it for the bars there. Sure does clean up the top here. And when I do the switch housings, I'll do another video on that. But still have to do the clip rear sets on here, somewhere back here. It's just going to clear that, my knee's just going to clear that coil there. I could move it around a little bit, but it'd be fine. I don't have the seat on here, I'm just sitting on the frame, so should be good to go. I really didn't have a plan for this other than I knew I wanted clip-ons and a fancy little Café racer solo seat on here. And I still have to do the exhaust system because them drag pipes ain't cutting it. And I think I already ordered some stainless to do the exhaust with. A bunch of bends. We'll do that. I'll do a 2-in-1 exhaust on this thing with a megaphone. I had one before that I used a long time ago, but of course they don't make that pipe anymore. That was Bartell's. That was an 883 pipe, 2-in-1 with a wide open megaphone. Extremely loud. There's absolutely no baffle in it whatsoever. When I say it's a wide open megaphone, it's just a megaphone with a verse cone on the end of it. Well over 120 decibels. And that was on a bone stock 883 engine. This thing's got cams and a little bit of compression to it, so it'd be a hell of a lot even louder than that. That's it for the bars. Got those on there. Good to go. Just have to put the master cylinder and other stuff on there, but we got them about where we want them. I think they turned out fairly decent there. You can see them. Yeah, that's them there. They should be wide enough, I think. Oh, there they are, because, like I said, I've run them before. Run them at Daytona, Road Atlanta, Med, Ohio, Summit Point, Daytona, Bridgehampton, Loudon, and a bunch of other places. Roebling Road. So, do my headlight now. Yeah, it turns out I had to put a piece of weather stripping in the headlight, and not sure if I quite like that setup or not, so we'll see. I got some nice standoffs for the headlight bucket to mount it out. Put those on. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'm about done for today, I think. Anyway, that's sure did clean that front end up there. It's like I need to clean my shop out here. I think we're getting ready to have hurricane here again soon. I had that one out west there in western North Carolina, it's just weird, super weird. But the one coming up from Florida and Gulf again, I think it's probably going to head out to sea, but I don't know. We'll see. Need to secure some stuff around here before that hits. Anyway, that's our bars there. Top triple tree turned out pretty good. It's looking good to me anyway. Got wax and grease all over it, but clean right off. Got our adjusters here already set. They're good to go. My gold drum. Gotta get the paint off the tire, oversprayed on it. In a hurry to do stuff and got paint all over the damn tire, but I cleaned some of it off. Got to do the rear wheel now, clean it up. I'm going to pull the tire off that one, do it, so I can bake it. I did heat the front up with a heat gun, but it's not really the correct way to do it. So anyway, I'm going to cut it short now. It's already long enough. Anyway, it looks good to me. Guys, take care. Have a great week.